The late afternoon sun dipped toward the horizon, casting long shadows over Abermore Beach Resort. The salty breeze carried laughter from the nearby promenade, mingling with the distant call of seagulls. Dylan wiped his brow, the sweat dripping from his temples. Neil, the insufferable bloke, stood across the net, bouncing the ball. "You getting knackered, mate?" Neil teased, tossing the ball high. Dylan lunged, swinging hard. The ball smacked against the baseline. Just in. Neil's eyes widened. That was luck. Skill, actually, Dylan winked. They had spent the past 3 days racing through the resort's clay courts, turning casual matches into fierce duels. But this wasn't just about tennis. It never had been. Every stolen glance, every brush of fingers passing the ball, a story in gestures, neither of them dared put into words. Until now. Neil held up his racket like a sword. "Next point wins?" Dylan smirked. "You're that eager to lose?" Neil served, the ball shooting across the net. Dylan dove, barely returning it. Neil rushed forward, hitting it again, fast, direct. "Game point," he yelled. Dylan saw it happening before it did. The misstep, the stumble, Neil's ankle twisting, his racket flying. Oof! Neil hit the court, groaning. Dylan dropped his own racket and sprinted over. "You okay?" Neil laughed, wincing as he stretched out his leg. "Just bruised pride." He looked up at Dylan, cheeks flushed, but not just from exertion. Dylan hesitated before reaching out, a simple gesture, yet one that felt monumental. Neil took his hand. "You're not supposed to hold hands until the match is over," Dylan murmured. Neil squeezed gently. "What if I want to start now?" Silence, except for the distant crash of the waves, the murmuring sea breeze. Dylan pulled Neil to his feet, not letting go. A teasing smirk flickered on his lips. "You bossed it, mate. Finally." Neil grinned. "About time." The resort lights flickered on, the world softening into evening hues, and as they walked off the court together, fingers intertwined, neither cared about the score, because something far more important had already been won. That's a wrap, folks. I'm Gio, your editor and narrator, and Copilot spun the tale. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep loving, and stay loud and proud. Peace, my friends.